Are we on the air?
Yes, you are.
Now, what really drew attention to me hearing Luu Breeze for the first time, you know, obviously being here in Toronto, was Prince of the Prince of the Dot thing.
Yeah,
I remember that became how did that moniker come about? Like, how did that start?
That started from the rap battling. Yeah, people don't know I didn't give myself that name.
Right.
It was given to me from, like, you know, the streets. You know, I was rapping around people in downtown. Like, that's the thing. Like, I have a wide variety of, like, people that are part of this. You know, are part, like, from whether it's Regent, the West End, downtown, whatever. So it's like I was going downtown rapping and doing whatever, and they were like, yo, you the Prince, and I ran with it and used it, you know, for the mixtape and whatever. But then I seen a lot of people just coming out of the woodworks, right, saying that they the Prince of this and they the Prince of the, and I was just like, you know, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to feel like I want to earn it. Like, I want to let the music speak for itself. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I feel like that's how it should be for anybody that's making a claim such as to call yourself a prince, a king, or a princess, or a queen. You should prove it. Let the money, let the fans decide who is that and give you that title, instead of you giving it to yourself, or letting the yes men around you give it to you.
Definitely agree.
You dropped many a joint over the last year, and it's kind of like we take for granted that, you know, Luu Breeze is here and he just has this respect in terms of dropping hot records for the clubs and for the streets. But when you think about, like, popular artists sort of before they become popular, and you look at their discography, there's always that moment where they were making that transition from being an artist that was trying to find their sound, and then an artist that kind of everything just clicked, and they went and they wrote. Biggie's a great example. Yeah, you know what I mean, in terms of his sound going from that high pitch to the monotone, and then just everything making sense. 50, How to Rob, and then in the club. For Breezy, what was that moment? What was that song where everything came together? Lyrics, vocal delivery, you know, all that stuff. And when did it all come together? What song was it for you where you just felt confident?
I'd say it was Break 'Em Off.
Okay,
that's what I was gonna
good answer.
I would say
great answer.
Break 'Em Off. Break 'Em Off definitely did it. Break 'Em Off was, I feel, the first song that that had some type of what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I constructed it properly, and as far as like a verse, hook, bridge, you know what I'm saying? Like a real song. That was like my first real song.
Yeah.
Wow.
But to be honest with you, it's funny you bring this up, because I kind of had it, like I was telling Big Tay, shout out Tay, and I was telling Bourne, shout out Mr. Bourne, who are also here. I had an epiphany this morning, and I feel like I'm at that point again where I feel like I'm about to change.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I woke up this morning, I feel like I know what I gotta do.
Okay.
And that's why what people don't realize is Topic is you guys came to the release party when I did, or the
listening party
a few years ago. So this is music, except with the exceptions of Josh in 2020, that I did a few years back, but just released it now. So it's new to everybody else.
Right.
But I feel like I've grown as far as mentally, as far as creatively, from that point, that I feel like I said, I had an epiphany today where it's like, I feel like I don't think a lot of people are ready for it.
Is it hard for you
a good feeling to have.
Is it hard for you having done Topic of Discussion, like, you know, so long ago, and being in a space right now as an artist right now, but having to deal with the fact that you're just sort of putting things out right now and people having to catch up to you? Is that kind of frustrating?
Very, very, and that's what I'm saying. I kind of show it a lot to, like, you know, the immediate people around, and I'm always telling them, like, yo, I feel like I gotta do this. No, like, I don't and they always gotta tell me, you know, they always gotta be like, yo, listen, this is old to you, but it's new to everybody else. So just,
we've had many a discussion with Tay about that.
Yeah, you know, like, just run with it. Just shut up and run with it. Breeze, stop it. You know what I'm saying? And just run with it. And
talk about what was Rez's favorite joint off of was it on the pre-Topic as well too? Because I remember we heard it. I know we'd heard the song before, so it must have been on it.
I can't
Drink
remember.
Away the Pain.
Yeah. Drink Away the Pain.
Was that on pre-Topic?
No.
How did we hear that song?
I don't know. We got our hands on it.
We released it.
Okay.
Tay released it on Hip Hop Canada, I think, once.
Oh yeah, maybe that's
for like
what it
a
was.
little, and then took it off.
Yeah.
Talk about that joint real quick.
That is probably one of the most realest songs I wrote. At that point in time, like everything is true. Like at that, I was working a 9 to 5 at Discount, lost my job. You know, I was dating a girl, lost, broke up with her. So it was all real talk. Like that's all real.
Right.
And that song just came to me, and it was just like it came from the heart. Like as far as like sitting down, like I went drinking with one of my cousins and just telling me like just a very real conversation. And it was just, that song was just straight from the heart. That was definitely one of the realest songs I ever wrote.
It's my joint.
And for those that haven't heard it, off of topic of discussion, let's hop into it right now. Luu Breeze, Drink Away the Pain
on OTA Live.